Hello, Lori Michelle here, founder and president of Running on Love. There are 12 days until Decision Day, December 25th, which is also the 25th of Kislev, which the world recognizes as Christmas Day. And this year, it is Hanukkah, the first day of Hanukkah, one and the same. And it's Decision Day. Will Running on Love grow wings and fly around the world? And it's up to you. I turned it over to you, and there are 12 days left. There are no more updates between now and the 25th of December. I will just tell you how you are doing and how you decided. Do you want Running on Love to be supported? Will you donate in record number so that I can schedule a 5K festival for love where we will come together and heal our world? What I'm going to do instead is share messages and visions that I receive daily from Hashem, God. Our God, one God, we agree on that. There's one. Well, I'm going to start with a little story today that I experienced about 4 years ago. And this is how he speaks to me, and this is how he teaches me. And 4 years ago or so, I was living in Morristown, New Jersey, and I was lighting the Sabbath candles on Friday night, and I had my hands over my eyes, and I was praying to Hashem, and suddenly he said in a very clear and distinctive voice, he said, Lori, there will be no more conflagration. And I uncovered my eyes and I said, what did you say? What is that? Conflagration? He uses words that I don't know, I don't recognize. I read. I'm not illiterate, but there are many words that I just don't use, or words that I've heard of that I never really looked up. I just assume I know. And so he said, look it up. And I got used to him using words that I never heard of before, so I kept a Webster's dictionary at home, and I looked it up. And the definition of conflagration, in case you don't know, is a large destructive fire, a war, or conflict. And he said, in a very distinct voice, there will be no more conflagration. Well, he was obviously not speaking of right now, because as I speak, about a half hour from where I live right now, is Aleppo, Syria. The images that are coming out of Aleppo, Syria, that are being tweeted out of Aleppo, take your breath away. If those images were happening in Morristown, New Jersey, there would be a horrific cry around the world. Humanity would be at a standstill. I am shocked and horrified by these images I downloaded and I printed out. Here's one of a woman running through dead bodies on the streets of Syria. Children like these. Dead bodies everywhere. There are reports today, people are tweeting out of Aleppo that they're waiting to die. It's horrific. This is how we treat each other. This is horrible. But what's the antidote? What's the cure? Hashem has, through me, created a charity called Running on Love. He says that through love and charity and education, we will heal the world. What Running on Love, the charity, does is it brings us together in a venue where we can come together in a common bond, family, love, and charity. But there will also be education, forums for learning, for us all to come together, not as any religion, but as family. One family under one God. And thousands of years ago, Hashem, God, gave his laws to Moshiach, the prophet, that the world, meaning the Christian and the Muslim and the Jewish world, recognizes God's prophet. And all of those people recognize Torah is God's laws. And so we will come together and we will bring all of our books, all of the books that have ever been written, and we will discuss them. But we're not doing that yet. That's what Running on Love is meant to be. And I'm praying for you that you will heed the call and Support Running on Love and donate, and we will come together in love and understanding. And one more little story, kind of fun, but not so fun, when I end this message with what he showed me today. Over the years, Hashem has a great sense of humor, and he brings up things like movies. And we discussed, there's a movie called Men in Black with Will Smith, and it's very funny. And it's a movie about aliens invading the earth and wanting to take over humanity and kill us all. And there's this secret society of men in black who are aware of these aliens that are among us, that are trying to kill us. And we're kind of walking around in bubble heads, and we're not even aware that we're moments away from annihilation. But the men in black are literally saving us and saving humanity. Well, we talked about that movie, and we used it as a metaphor that the men in black, meaning the Hasidic Jews, the Orthodox Jews, who study Torah and keep Torah holy and pure and safe, are today's men in black, protecting us from annihilation. Kind of funny, kind of cute, and I love that metaphor. But today, he awakened me from sleep with the image of this hat, or something that looked like this hat, a Hasidic hat, and it was surrounded in flames. It was going up in flames. Horrific. A horrific image took my breath away. And I said, "Why are you showing me this?" And he said, "Lori, this is what you're going to speak of today." He even selected the image that I am to post on Facebook and on YouTube of matches in the form of a heart. And he said he wanted me to quote what he had said to me 4 years ago. There will be no more conflagration. What he's referring to is the future of humanity, meaning the world to come. There will be no more war. There will be no more evil. But in order to get there from here, we must connect and come together as one family under one God. And we must come together in love, running on love. It's his vehicle. It came through me. It's a beautiful charity. And I implore you to go to the runningonlove.org website and view it from your soul, not from your physical self, but from the purity of where you come from. You come from love. He is pure, beautiful love. He's outward. He's all about giving. He has no ego, God forbid, could you imagine? But the world is filled with people with egos, their need to be right, their need to be part of a group, and divisive and angry and conflagration. So please take a good look at God's charity, Running on Love. Now it's your charity, and that's the way we will end the conflagration. We can't just look at these horrific images of children dying and do nothing. We must come together in love and charity and understanding now. There needs to be peace on earth now, but we need to do the work now. That will bring peace on earth and will end conflagration. God bless you. I hope you're listening to these messages, and I'm praying for you. I'm praying for a world that will run on love. God bless you. Go to runningonlove.org, click on donate, share this with your friends, and let's do the work of peace on earth now. Peace, love, education, running on love. God bless you. Donate, share now. Peace to you.